Hi guys, it's Modesty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd just sit down and do my makeup with you. So I knew I really wanted to film, and I knew I wanted to film a drugstore look because it was requested me to do an affordable makeup look. So that is what I'm doing, but I don't really know what I want to do though. So we're just gonna sit down here, figure it out together. I would like to do a talk through, but if I get to be too chit chatty, then I'm just gonna turn it into a voiceover. So I think I'm gonna be going with my typical primer, which is the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the Blur and Illuminate. I really love it, but I don't know. I don't think I would ever repurchase it though, just because I like it, but it's not like wowing me, you know what I mean? So I like enough for it to be like a monthly favorite, which I did talk about, but I don't think I'll repurchase it just because there are other primers that I've tried from the drugstore. I love it even more, but I just haven't repurchased them. Now for foundation, I've been trying out both of these. This is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion, and this one is the Maybelline Dream Velvet Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I think I want to use this one because I want a little bit more of a matte look than a dewy look. So I'm going in with this foundation. So if you guys follow me on Snapchat, I always have my screen name down below, by the way. You guys already know how I feel about the sponge that is suggested to go with this. I've only used it once, but so far I absolutely hate it. I'm going to keep playing around with it because I like giving products 2 and 3 chances. So I will keep playing around with it, but right now I don't like it. I mean, I even followed all the instructions. But I mean, if you have tried this and you like it for some reason, let me know down below why, so that maybe I can figure out a better way to use it so that I do like it. Because I don't like wasting money. So yeah, just let me know if you guys do like it and the best way to use it. But for today, we'll be using the Real Techniques sponge. Now, I did notice that with this foundation, a little bit goes a long way, so I literally only need that much. Sorry about the swatch. Always there. So what I noticed is I get the best coverage when I dot it all over my face, and then I pounce it out with my sponge. Actually, I think I need to go in with a little bit more, but I'll start out with this. This foundation, I really like it. I mean, I don't like it as much as the Lumi, mainly because I'm just a dewy skin kind of girl, but when you use a sponge, it really shears out this foundation because this is a really thick foundation. Like, it's thick. And it can look cakey fast if you don't use a sponge. So, yeah, when I use a sponge, I like it, but I tried it with a brush and I was like, no, it was so streaky. Yeah, I definitely need to go with some more. But I was actually really nervous that this would be too pink for me. I think I should have gotten regular ivory instead of classic ivory, but you know what? We'll work with it. It's a little pink because I have a yellow undertone and this is like a pinky undertone, but in the squeezy tubes, it's just so hard to know my color. And with the other Maybelline products, I'm classic ivory and it's more yellow, but this is more pink. So it's a little confusing. I'm going with a little extra today because I really want full coverage, because I'm not looking so cute lately. Okay, so that is it for the foundation. So I have 2 concealers I really love from the drugstore. This is the Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin, and this is the Girl Pro Conceal. I think I'm gonna go with the LA Girl one today. I just like to switch it up. I like both of these a lot. This one is a little bit better for highlighting because it's lighter. I'm just gonna put it on the back of my hand. So it is lighter, so it's better for highlighting. But I like the texture and how easily the Super Stay blends out. I like it better in that sense. But I really want to go for the highlight today, so this is what we're using. The only thing, I can't be super neat about this foundation because the applicator isn't pretty, but you know. So see, it's really good for highlight. So if you have really fair skin, use the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain and you can still get a highlight, which I really like, because a lot of time when you have pale skin like I do, it's really hard to get the highlight because, you know, you're already super pale. And this concealer is very full coverage. I do go over top of my eyes to start to prime my eyes for eyeshadow, because I don't usually use eyeshadow bases, mainly because I haven't found one that I've been like, oh my gosh, that really helps my eyeshadow. The concealer does the exact same thing for me, so until I find one, I'm gonna stick with concealer. I mean, I do sometimes use my MAC Paint Chili Paint Pot and stuff just because, you know, I have products. I want to use products that I own, you know. I'm not just gonna buy something and never use it again. So I do use it for that purpose sometimes, but I mean, I don't notice a difference, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we are going to be setting that. This is like one of my favorite products from the drugstore. Actually, if you guys want a video of my top 10 favorite drugstore products, let me know down below. But I'm gonna be using my Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette, and this is in the shade Caramel Toffee. So essentially it's the light one. And this is like a beigey highlight, and I'm gonna be setting my under eye with that. And I'm just using my tapered highlighter from Sigma. I'm sorry I'm not using drugstore brushes, but the point of using drugstore products is to save money and to do cheaper alternatives. But this is my philosophy: is if you already have something that's high end, why go out and buy drugstore ones just to do a drugstore look? I'm talking about utensils specifically, just to do a drugstore look, because then it's defeating the purpose of saving money, right? And then what I do is I just go around and I just set anywhere else I put concealer. I will be setting the rest of my face with a different powder, but here we go. That is all set. Oh, I love this concealer. It's a very high coverage. Okay. To set the rest of my face, I'm using my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. This is the one that's the exact dupe for the Makeup Forever HD powder. And what I do is I just tap some in my lid. I'm running low on that. Then I just take my brush and I just swirl it. Tap off the excess and I just pat it. Dang, I was gonna do my eyebrows next. Whatever. Life goes on. With this I love this powder and I love the finish it gives me, but you have to be very careful to make sure you knock off all excess powder, because this will give you a flashback with flash photography. Just a little note. So now I'm gonna be moving on to my eyebrows before I forget, because I will forget. Today I'm going to be using my NYX Tame and Frame, one, because it's the only eyebrow drugstore product that I have, and two, I just really like NYX Tame and Frame. I did a video on it, and seriously guys, like, it is an amazing, amazing eyebrow product. So here it is, the NYX Tame and Frame. Oh, I love it. I'm in this shade Brunette, and my favorite brush to use with it is a Sigma E75, which is just an angled brow. So first I comb out my eyebrows, and then I'm just going to line them and then fill them in. Okay, so I am going to be using my Kat Von D Shade Light Eye Palette just for the mirror, but yeah, I just want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm gonna be in my sister-in-law's wedding, and she found a hairstylist to do our hair, but I think I'm gonna do my own hair. So that's why you guys see my hair like this. I'm practicing an updo, or a low do as I want to call it. And because I mean, if I can do the hairstyle myself, I'm just gonna do it myself. All right, eyebrows are done. So now we're moving to eyeshadow. What am I gonna do today? I think I'm just gonna go neutral. Do I want to do that? Yeah. I'm just gonna go with like a kind of neutral smoky eyes. I'm using the NYX Avant Pop palette, and I just had to look up how to pronounce it. Okay, because I forgot. So I'm gonna be using the NYX Neauvou Chic palette. I love these NYX Avant palettes. I just talked about them in my top palettes. Oh, they're so big and good. Okay, so today I'm using dirty brushes. I actually was gonna wash them, and I was like, wait, I have to film another video. So I'm just going to be winging it. So I'm starting with this kind of yellow tone shade. And I'm going to put this right in my crease. This is kind of just a transition color. You probably can't notice anything because it's like the color of my skin, but whatever. I'm doing it anyway. Okay, and then next I'm just going to be moving up to this shade right here. Same thing, and I'm using the Sigma E40, by the way. But just any fluffy blending crease brush would work. I really need to try out some more e.l.f. brushes. I've tried out a couple and I love them. Actually, I think I'm gonna start investing in that, because I really would like to use some more drugstore eye brushes or drugstore makeup brushes when I do these kind of looks. you know, everyone likes different types of brushes for different things. So I feel like it's not as big of a deal using more high-end brushes because I'm sure everyone else has their own brushes they like. Okay, next I'm going to be taking this more chocolatey color. I will be going in with a smaller crease brush. Here we go. I am going to be using the Sigma E45. I love this. This is literally my favorite brush for the outer V and the crease, at least for my eye type, because it just fits right here in the socket. And then you can just drag it up. And I will make it look better. I'm just initially applying the color, and I will be smoking, or I will be blending it out fully with a different brush. But for now, we're just applying the color where I want it. Can you guys see that? Like, I get these gaps. These are the gaps I'm talking about. This is because I have way too much lid skin, and it's just so embarrassing. To blend that out, I'm just going to take a E35 tapered blending with no product on it. Well, no additional product. It is a dirty brush. And I'm just going to, I keep wanting to say smoke. I'm just going to blend that out. Oh, look at that difference. Isn't that blended? Not blended. Oh, by the way, so I'm doing some wedding makeup. For the wedding also, I'm going to be doing my sister-in-law's makeup because she is the bride, and then I'm going to be doing the mother of the bride's makeup, maybe some other people. So if you guys would like some wedding makeup looks, like, or if you guys are curious about the look I'm doing on the bride, let me know, and maybe I can do, I'll ask her if she's okay with it, but maybe I will recreate the look for you guys on myself, or I will maybe film like one of our trials that I do on this hair. So just let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in, because I am working on building a portfolio. So yeah, I'll definitely have some photos, but using the E40 now just to make sure there's absolutely no harsh lines and to diffuse out any extra product. Such a gorgeous palette. Okay, for the lid, I think I'm gonna just go in with, I'll play around with it. So I'll start out with this purpley shade right here. It's like a magenta purple. And I'm going to take this on a shader brush. This is a eye shading brush, E55, and it's also from Sigma. I'm just going to pack this on the outer half, and I'm going to bring it right up to the crease. So the majority of the product, I'm focusing on the outer half, and then as the product leaves my brush, I'm just going to bring it further in just so it diffuses out. It's so gorgeous. Just doing a bunch of patting motions. Everyone's eyes are different, and this is just some of the motions that I have to do for my eye type. Whatever you have to do for your eye type, do it, because you know your eyes best. I don't know your eyes. All I can do is give you the tips and tricks that I have for my eyes, and then colors and stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take an E40 and blend, 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 because I did get some of the shadow in my crease, which is okay because I'm just doing a smoky eye. So now I think I'm going to take this rose shade, this kind of rose gold shade. So gorgeous. I'm just going to take the same brush as when we use the other side of it, and I am going to put this on the inner half of my eye. I heard someone mention, I can't remember who it was, but I heard someone mention that their best looks happen when it's not planned out. And that the ones that they sit there and plan out don't turn out as good because there was too much thought put in it. You just get most creative. Right now I'm just touching up the purple. You get most creative when you just sit there and you go, all right, what am I gonna do? You know? And that's what I've done today, and actually right now I'm really loving this look so far. So with the E40, I am just going to gently, because I don't want to take too much of the pigmentation, I want to gently go back and forth in my crease just to make sure everything is blended nicely. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the lower lash line. I'm going to take the chocolate brown right here, and I'm also going to take a flat definer brush, and I'm gonna line my lower lash line. And then I'll be smoking out with the lighter brown. Just see how chapped my lips are. Like, that's so bad. It's covered up with foundation, but see that? It's freaking awful. I'm moving on to eyeliner. I'm using my Maybelline Gel Eye Studio. I finally got a new one. Well, I guess we're going with the thick line today. So my eyeliner decided it wants to hate me today, and we're going super strong, I guess. But you know what? With eyeliner, sometimes you just can't control it. Disclaimer, you don't gotta do this thick of a wing. Just so you know, I wouldn't normally do this thick of a wing, but sometimes these things just happen. So yeah, I'm rolling with it. You don't gotta do this thick, but you know what? I actually kind of like it. But once again, it's all makeup, it just washes off. Just thought I'd do a little bit of a disclaimer in case people start to say things down below. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing some bronzing and not contouring, and I'm using my NYC Smooth Skin Sunny Bronzer. This is a Morphe M527. Woo, that's intense. I really like this bronzer. But you do have to be careful with it because if you would put on too much, it can start to look a little orange, I feel like. But other than that, I really like it. For bronzing, I would never use it for contouring, but for bronzing, it is very nice. All right, I'm gonna tone it down just a bit. I'm just gonna take my powder brush and go right over top of it. All right, for blush today, I'm using my Wet n Wild Mellow Wine blush. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is the only blush I own from the drugstore. Only one. I'm using my Morphe E3. This is a really pigmented blush, so you gotta be careful. And then I'm gonna be taking my powder brush again to blend it out. Not a lot though, because it didn't turn out that bad this time. Okay, and now for highlight, I'm using Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. To be honest with you, I can't say whether this is actually drugstore or not, but I know that it's cheaper than my main drugstore highlight. This was like $5, so it's going to drugstore for me. And I'm using my M501 to highlight it with. I love this highlighter. Seriously, $5, Ulta.com. Go check it out. Oh, yeah, this is Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter. Did I already say that? But it's in the shade Radiant Lights. And honestly, like when I'm doing an all drugstore look, if it's cheaper than the actual drugstore, I will use it and I'll just let you guys know. Because it is cheaper. Like all the ColourPop stuff, cheaper than drugstore. So I'm taking this highlight and I'm taking a pencil brush and I'm going to be putting this on the high point of my brow bone for a brow bone highlight. Okay, so I finished my mascara. I did add some eyeliner in my waterline. I used my L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. This is my favorite pencil eyeliner of all time. And then for my mascara, I used my Voluminous Butterfly Midnight Black by L'Oreal. So I just remembered I need to set my brows. So I'm using my Rimmel Brow This Way to set them. This is an amazing product because it does its job and it's cheap. I don't know. I like a clear brow gel, so I'm not going to go get a $15 clear brow eye gel when I can get a $4 one. Alright, for my lips today, I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Lip Color in the shade High Pitched. This is like it's like a dusty, rosy, mauvey, dark color. That's the best way to describe it. And I love these Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks. They are amazing. And they're like under $3. Okay guys, so that completes this makeup look. I really do hope you enjoyed this. I'm actually very happy with how the look turned out. Like seriously, I love when I can just sit down and I don't know what I'm going to film, but then when I just start doing it, it all comes together. So yeah, I'm very happy with how it turned out. Let me know in the comments what you think, and then also let me know in the comments any other videos that you want to see. I'm seriously like so happy with how this look turned out. It looks so good. I just wish the eyeliner wasn't as thick, but you know what? It still looks good. I think I made it work. So anyways, yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big old thumbs up. Comment down below. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos. And I think that's everything that I want to say. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.